Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now
I hope y'all doing good today.
10.
I ain't stream on here in a minute. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but yeah, we got some big things coming for y'all. I'm finna start streaming on this channel more. I'm gonna change the name of this channel. I'm gonna do all kinds of shit, but y'all just tune in. We're gonna do vlogs, all kinds of shit. We'll start streaming on YouTube, all that, you know. But I just wanted to stream y'all some gameplay of Madden.
Carmichael.
Well, I hope y'all having a good day.
Coming up, they got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to
I hope y'all
gain
enjoying this video, man.
They'll try
Have a good night.
It's Dallas. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Taken in at the 22. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll have Cam Newton calling the shots. The big man under center at 6'5", nearly 250 pounds.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. On 2nd and 9, Newton uncorks one for Davis. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now here's Vic. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Vic in trouble, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense,
He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He got 29 yards that time.
We came into this with focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Newton. That one complete down the field to Gonzalez. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Newton. This one caught by Davis. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Throwing is Newton. He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf from 6 yards away as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here now come the Falcons. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Vic readies to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Bruce Smith brings the heat, gets the sack.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Under pressure, they got him again. Bruce Smith. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. On the handoff, it's Dallas. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On the draw, here's Peyton. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. There on the stop that time, Trevon Coley. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Takes it at the 7.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter.
Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Always got some breathing room. And all the way in for a touchdown. Walter Payton, 69 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. In trouble, and he's taken down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Vick thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Payton, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks. Also picks up the first down. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
6 yards left on second down.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
On third down, here's Peyton. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. Now Newton on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cam Newton, a 12-yard touchdown run, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they did the accelerator, and they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter, and I don't see them looking back.
Tucker now to add the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fields this way up at the 17.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out come the Falcons now.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Vic to throw on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now a first down throw for Newton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Newton now to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Peyton going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And this time he is in. Walter Payton with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27. 5 plays there on that drive. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Vick escaping the... Vick loses the football. It's out. It's going the other way. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you or what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try. Up on the board and not get shut out.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Michael Vick. A throw left side complete to Harold Carmichael. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Vick. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw again on 2nd down. Vick. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again. This offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved.
Alright. Y'all gonna start seeing a lot of stuff y'all seeing too, for real. Because it's like, your boy's trying to make it happen, you know what I'm saying? But I just hope everyone's having a wonderful day, you know. Enjoying the vibe today, you know. It's Friday, you know. Everybody should be happy it's Friday, you know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all next time, man.